The continent of Ardra was destroyed at the hands of the Ashen King. And during the course of battle, Lucio and the other warriors of the crystals were left all but battered and broken. By Raph's suggestion, the warriors make for the castle on the far plain. There they find long overdue solace and gain the help of Eureka, a young girl who lives with the Mughals there. Refreshed and emboldened once more, the warriors head for a world thought to be uninhabited. In that world slumbered a great crystal bearing magical power, rivaling even that of a core crystal. But the warriors were not the only ones interested in its power, for they were forced to clash with one of the Ashen King's loyal followers, Volkay, the Ashen Shimmerlance. As their battle intensified, Perrine came to a realization. The Ashen King, Mont, was the same young prince whose life Raph's predecessor, the former warrior of the Dark Crystal, Calidra, had once saved. She also confirmed a lingering suspicion that he knew what led to Calidra losing his life. The threads of fate that tied Perrine and the Ashen King Mont together had become clear. And so too had the tragic past of Mont that led him to abandon his homeland in search of peace and rise again from his despair as the Ashen King.
There is something more to this crystal than merely allowing us to travel between worlds. It is connected to a much greater source of power, one which would allow me to remold the world as I will it.
Acquiring this crystal, the very essence of Calidra's life, marked the beginning of everything. The warriors of the crystals had played no small part in the Ashen King Mont gaining the power of the core crystals. And thus they stand before the Ashen King and his followers, determined to protect this new crystal with their very lives in order to prevent further tragedies. Meanwhile, in order to fulfill his own duty, Dario takes matters into his own hands. Seizing the opportunity when it presented itself, Dario attempted to make contact with the crystal in order to gain its powers.
It is futile! Do you truly think I have not considered all actions you might take? But do not despair. You shall have one another's company in the great beyond!
Forgive me, Lord Dario. I have failed you.
Outplayed by the Ashen Strategist, Dario and Shadowlink suffer mortal wounds. But in the moments that should have been their last, the Will of Light reached out to Dario and Shadowlynx through the crystal. And through this intervention, they gained the power of the crystal in exchange for an inescapable fate. The price they paid was their human lives as they know them. But the incredible power they acquired allowed them to overwhelm their masked foes, Oldoa, the Ashen Strategist, and Ketone, the Ashen Lunacestus. and even force the retreat of the Ashen King, who had no choice but to acknowledge the steel of his opponent's resolve. The awakening of Dario and Shadowlings. Would it lead them toward the resolution of a seemingly endless struggle? Or would it drag them further into the depths of turmoil? The Ashen strategist, Uldoa, sought to open the chamber of the core crystals with the power of a slumbering crystal. Yet now that plot was all but foiled. With a new, decisive plan to reclaim their lost footing in hand, she addresses her liege, the Ashen King, Mont.
Now, let us hear this plan.
Might I ask that the others leave the room first? I wish to speak with your worship alone, though I shall be sure to share your judgment soon after.
Very well. Lunacestus, Shimmerlance, leave us until called upon.
Just a moment, your worship. We've never done such a thing before.
Silence, Shimmerlance. Obey his worship and come with me.
Now, if I might have your worship's attention for a time.
Do you remember that not long ago, I commanded you to remain at my side?
But of course.
Then what is your reason for suggesting this scheme that clearly defies my wishes?
First and foremost, to compensate for the fact our military strength is almost entirely comprised of visions summoned by your worship. It is our army's greatest and only weakness. The average vision soldier does not stand a chance against our foes. But even if one's foes have you bested for a time, there are ways to let their victory be of service. And that will play precisely into my new plan.
There is merit in your words. Only you could convince me so. But I do not find it something that requires the other's absence for you to seek my judgment. Tell me what you truly intend.
If this plan succeeds, then this time, the core crystals will be yours to fully command, along with their limitless power. And when that happens, your worship would have no further need for my presumptuous schemes. Such a success shall, to my mind, mark the finality of my service under your worship.
Finality? Absurd. I will not tolerate such a thing being uttered ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Your worship.
Having power would be meaningless without wisdom and reason to go with it. Surely you know that better than anyone. To see true rebirth come to pass, I would not hesitate to commit the most heinous sins. Ones that send a chill down the very spines of the demons of hell themselves. But after that, once rebirth is achieved, the one who can counsel me when I have a lapse in judgment and set me back on the right path is you. Do you remember, Uldoa? The day you became my subject.
Of course I do. I have never forgotten, not even for a single moment. From that day, I was quite literally reborn.
Where are we? Have we found ourselves in Ardra yet again?
Do not wander too far, Volke. Stay where I can see you.
Okay!
That child. Anyway, why have we arrived in another Ardra, your worship?
I am unsure. It is hard to say. I am still unable to wield the powers of this crystal completely.
Perhaps our destination is a subconscious choice. So we are teleported to places with some tie to your worship.
A fair point. Maybe that is indeed the reason.
Though this is not the Ardra we knew, it could prove bothersome should we come across someone who recognizes your worship. In the worst case, we could happen upon the version of your worship of this world. And we should take our leave before that can happen.
You are right. We should hide ourselves until I am able to teleport us again.
I see you! You weren't there until you were!
You're a Fennes!
I am the one doing the talking here. Now where in blazes did you lot come from?
Unless my eyes betray me, and betray me they would never. You all appeared out of thin air!
You saw that? Then you must be silenced before you can speak another word of it.
You intend to do battle with the great old Doa?
You've got spine to be pointing your blade at the lovely lady of these lands. Lands bestowed by the graces of his fierceness himself.
Wait! I do not wish to fight!
Save your breath and accept your punishment!
You're not supposed to be that strong! Who are you two?
There's no need to answer her, your worship. I will finish this quickly.
Wait a moment. Just spare my life, please. I promise I'll be good.
You are the one who chose not to listen.
But I am now, truly! Now that I've got a better look at you, you're wearing the colors of Leonis. Wait, Leonis? Let me gaze at that mug once more. Huh? It is you! The Prince of Leonis, Mont!
As I thought, we cannot leave her alive.
Have you forgotten? It is I, Oldoa! We exchanged pleasantnesses at the founding ceremony for the allied kingdoms of Fennes and Leonis!
What? Did you say the allied kingdoms of Fennes and Leonis?
Indeed! And all things considered, you seem to be alive and well! Mighty shocked I was to hear you fell in battle against Horn, Prince Mont.
Lord Mont fell in battle?
Well, apparently not. You had a different air about you the last time we met. Had I known why, I would never have behaved so blunderously just now. You used to have such a gentle expression. I did not realize that it was you at all. See? On my hands and knees, I apologize from the bottom of my heartiest of hearts. I beg your forgiveness.
What shall we do, your worship?
Let us watch and listen a little more.
I am certain that his fierceness will be delighted to hear that you are alive and kicking. Come! This is no place to stand around and chat. Please, accompany me to my manor. I assure you it is a safe place. Shall we? Wow, what a joyous day.
it would appear that I have fallen in this world. I cannot quite decide how I feel about it.
This is no laughing matter.
For now, fetch Volke. Let us make the most of the kind invitation we have been offered.
What is keeping you two? Time is not to be wasted!
Besides, it has been a while since Volke has had a nice meal.
As you wish.
I see. So your memory is in a muddle from a battle injury. These things happen.
Indeed. That is precisely it. I took a terrible blow to the head, from what I understand. I am truly sorry for not realizing who you were. Do forgive me.
Oh, whatever do you mean? In the end, you knew that you could turn to us for help, and here you are. That more than makes up for it. But I must say, fortune certainly has taken a liking to you.
Now you understand why we are at a loss. Could you tell me a bit about the current state of Ardra?
The state of Ardra, you say? Well, it is only a matter of time until the allied kingdoms of Fennes and Leonis rule the entire continent. After the death of King Elda, you and Prince Stern... Oh, wait, I suppose I should call him King Stern now. Anyway, you two lacked a guardian, so his fierceness stepped up to fill that role. So the relationship of our nations could not be better.
I see. That is quite the turn of events.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. Still, to think that Fennes would make their mark on history in such a way.
Wait, are you truly fine? Your noggin got quite the rattling, didn't it? But no need to fret. His fierceness is on a campaign in Rundal as we speak. If he only fells Jaden, the wars will come to an end. By unifying Ardra, his fierceness will usher in an era of peace.
Muraga unifying Ardra and ushering in peace?
Indeed. And if only the now crowned King Stern and Queen Consort Glaciella could be blessed with a daughter. That child could someday marry into the Fennes bloodline and solidify our two nations even further. But his fierceness lacks a vital piece of the puzzle, a queen of his own.
Just listening to this makes my head spin.
I could not agree more.
But just who should be the one to wed his fierceness? It is mighty vexing to be sure. We're talking about the bride of the fierce ruler of the continent, after all. I must remain alert to not let some scheming, self-obsessed villain of a wench near his fierceness.
I see. That is quite trying indeed.
We have arrived! Welcome to the domain of the Great Aldoa! It is quite the lively town, thanks to the virtuous nature of its loveliest lady.
Oh, Lady Aldoa, you finally returned!
Why do you seem so restless? I was only out for a little hunting. But I was in for quite the surprise. We have the most unexpected visitors.
We must forget about that for now. We have an emergency on our hands. We've received word that the remnants of Ovis's army that we suppressed are gathering near the old border.
What did you just say?
If they breach the border, this territory would be the first place they strike. Most of our soldiers are taking part in the campaign in Rundal. What should we do, my lady?
Eek, composure is not to be loosened! It is all clear to me now, at long last! This is why his fierceness did not have me with him during the all-important final showdown with Rundal. And why my pillow spent so many nights absorbing my bitter tears as I pondered why Kilfay made the cut, but I did not. His fierceness foresaw such a situation, and he left it up to me to defend our lands and people. And what choice do I have but to meet those expectations? You there!
Yes, my lady!
Gather all soldiers capable of battle at once. I shall see to their command personally. Why, it was the great old Doa who gave old Rogza of Ovis a personal introduction to the sharp end of a sword. No matter how many of his underlings may gather now, defeat will not be meeting us this day!
Lady Oldoa. Very well, I'll summon our soldiers immediately.
I do not like where this is going. Perhaps we could conceal ourselves within the chaos and slip away.
No. I find myself interested in this world. And in Muraga.
Then we must find a way to have an audience with him.
That will be simple. Oldoa, I wanted to ask you something.
What is it? As you can see, I am about to be quite a busy lady.
Might I be able to aid you in this battle against the remaining Ovis troops? If I could be of service now, I believe Muraga, His Majesty, would be more pleased to see me next we meet.
Oh, what a reassuring, generous offer! But what of your injuries? Actually, I suppose after witnessing how you fought earlier, there's little to worry about there.
Indeed. I will have Ketone with me, so you can expect us to more than hold our own.
In that case, we would be happy to have you fight alongside us. The little lad with you can play within my manor while he awaits your return.
We would appreciate that. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you! With your aid, Prince Mont, we will be stronger than ever! Together, we shall stomp out the enemy and make his fierceness's return all the more triumphant! The great Oldoa emerges victorious! Lessons learned by all today, to be sure.
What about the captives, Lady Oldoa?
Tie up the person responsible for this moronic, meaningless battle under arrest. Tightly tight. The other soldiers were likely just incited and led astray. Take their weapons to be on the safe side, then set them free.
Are you sure about this, my lady?
Of course I am sure. Our war will soon come to an end. There is no need for further bloodshed. They will be our fellow countrymen going forward. Sooner or later, they shall be the hardy allies we stand beside in our efforts to establish peace. Later rather than sooner, perhaps, but nonetheless.
Lady Oldoa, it will be as you command.
Great work by you two as well! Such splendid performances have left me in awe once again. I doubt Ovis will be doing anything silly like that again. Now all that is left is to wait for his fierceness to return once Rundal has been conquered.
Do you think that will be soon?
If my assumption is correct, it will be a few more days at best. No more than 10 days, I would think.
Until then, I bid you all a relaxing time in my domain. I must now be off to tie up some loose ends, but let us reconvene at dinner or such.
She is outstanding. Her mannerisms are much the same. But is it Muraga who truly guides her actions? I find it most difficult to fathom.
By the looks of her dominion, she governs her people well. But, your worship, I believe...
Yes, I know. There is little we can surmise just from our time with her alone. I would like to bestow you with some of the crystal's power, Kitone. Take it. With it, you should be able to assess not only Fennes, but all of Ardra within a short time.
As you command. I shall survey every corner of the land until Muraga returns.
Eight, 9, 10! Are you ready, young Volke?
Okay! The great old Doa has a nose keener than a wolf. I will sniff you out from wherever you may be hiding, young one. And when I do, you shall be punished with... snack time!
Lady Eldoa! Lady Eldoa!
What is it? Can you not see that I am playing hide-and-seek with the lad? Wait, I mean... Can you not see that we are in the middle of training how to escape enemy territory unseen?
We received word from a messenger. Rundal has declared total surrender. King Muraga is victorious!
What did you just say? That makes this no time to be playing with the little lad. Volke! Ah, not an answer to be heard!
What is this commotion? Did Volke do something?
Ah! When did you get here? Oh, never mind that. I was playing with him, but alas...
That is when it happened. Word of his fierceness is an epic triumph. Ah, I do not know what to do with myself.
I will look for Volke. You should return to your responsibilities.
Thank you! I am truly in your debt. Oh, and while you're at it, let Prince Mont know the good news.
With Rundal's defeat, the wars that plagued the Ardra of this world for years on end were brought to a close with the conquest of the continent by the United Kingdoms of Fennes and Leonis, led by Muraga. Then, a month after word of his victory had reached Fennes,
At last! His fierceness has made his triumphant return to his royal palace! People of the domain! You have faced many a hardship for the longest of times. But now, those long, arduous, vexatious wars are over!
Long live King Muraga! Glory to Fennes!
Thank you, Lady Eldoa.
No need to thank me. Protecting the people is what a general does. But I suppose this means my days on the job are also coming to an end. If so, a journey across the continent at my leisure now that we have peace might be good for me.
Please do not speak of leaving us, Lady Eldoa!
That's right! Your strength is needed now more than ever! And I doubt that will change for some time.
Oh. Whatever should I do? Yet another difficulty in the life of an appealing lass. Now then, His Fierceness has requested you to pay him a visit in his palace at once, Prince Mont. I will of course be joining you as well. There are rewards to be reaped for all my work during his absence.
I am ready to go anytime. In fact, why do we not go now? Ketone, take care of things in my absence.
As you wish.
You have done well to return to us alive, Prince Mont. It's good to see you again. What is it? Something dead on my face?
No. The pleasure is all mine, Your Majesty. You are looking more youthful than ever. And as you might have heard from Lady Uldoa, my memory is hazy from my injuries in battle. So I ask for your forgiveness if I come across as insolent at any time.
Your memory? I see. Well, worry not. Let me announce this once more. We are the victors of the war spanning Ardra. The United Kingdoms of Fennes and Leonis have unified the entire continent.
Congratulations, King Muraga.
We finally done it! We were right to side with Fennes over the likes of Rundal or Heindler after our homeland fell.
Indeed we were. But it was all due to His Majesty Muraga's keen eye for our skills.
You're mighty bold now that we're off the battlefield.
Bite your tongues, Azan! This is a joyous day! Anyway, congratulations, Your Fierceness! Truly!
But the work isn't over yet.
Indeed, indeed. Now we must restore the nations that were damaged during the war and...
Soon as Rundal has been stabilized, we must make preparations for the next battle. That's why I have asked all of you to gather here today.
Right, the next... the battle? Wait, what? What do you mean, Your Fierceness?
You heard him, didn't you? Can't wage your next war without a target in mind. Not that it matters. There's no way we'd lose now.
Quiet, you two! I thought the wars were over, Your Fierceness.
In Ardra, that's the case. No one dares impede my path any longer.
Then...
we'll cross the seas, Uldoa, in search of our next opponent that lies beyond.
What?
Rundal was trading with a number of overseas nations. Now their ships and sailors are at our disposal. We must make proper use of them.
Your Fierceness. Your Fierceness! I beg you! Please reconsider!
Of all the things you could say, we've got each and every person in Ardra to use as we please now, you know?
And the guild, too. Rundal had themselves quite the trove hoarded away.
Uldoa, you were not there to witness Rundal with your own eyes. If you had been, your thinking would mirror ours now. Varied cultures, immense riches, all brought over from foreign lands.
Gilfe, you are on board with such madness too?
Uldoa, behold! A ring that summons visions, and these bracers of anti-aging. I became aware of something when I claimed them from that man who called himself a messenger of the divine. This power from God shouldn't be used only to rule Ardra.
Do you understand? Fennes has been tasked by the heavens to conquer the world to bring an end to all conflicts.
That is...
So it has come to this. Just as I had feared.
But to see it done, the allied kingdoms of Fennes and Leonis must take an immovable stance. King Muraga?
Forgive me for this. Just after your return from the dead. But you no longer have a place on the center stage of history.
What is wrong with all of you? You intend to capture Prince Mont?
King Muraga pulls the strings controlling King Stern. But if word of Prince Mont's survival were to spread, it would give rise to unnecessary conflict in Leonis, and that would be an inconvenience for Fennes.
How could you, Kilfe? Your fierceness, I beg you once more. Please find some way in your heart of hearts to reconsider. Cease these talks of invading foreign kingdoms. How can you possibly consider imprisoning Prince Mont when he has done nothing? I cannot believe your fierceness would do such things!
You're still going on about this, Uldoa. You know, this is starting to reek of you and Mont being up to something.
Surely you jest, Zazon! There are things that are okay to say and things that certainly aren't.
Seize Mont and take him to the holding cells. Uldoa too. Take this time to level your head.
Your fierceness! Stop this! Let me go! Unhand me! Your fierceness, please! Just listen to me! Your fierceness! How could they all do something like this?
People come into power, but few can control it. And soon it controls them. It is a tale as old as time that I have witnessed more times than I can count.
Is that you, Prince Mont?
Apologies, Your Worship. I took longer than I intended.
Keaton? How did you get here? And who is Your Worship?
Keep quiet, lest you want to alert the guards.
Perfect timing, Ketone. Inform Uldoa of what you have been looking into.
Are you sure, Your Worship?
Uldoa has what it takes to understand. It is time to open her eyes.
That cannot be. It is absurd. His fierceness would never impose such an oppressive regime on the annexed nations. His fierceness has always been the epitome of a just, upright, and fair ruler.
It is true that the Muraga of this world possessed the qualities of a great king. But only to the people of Fennes.
Lie not to me! I have heard nothing to prove this!
The reason you were removed from the campaign was not simply because you were entrusted with keeping the lands of Fennes secure.
Then, his fierceness left me behind to hide the truth from me? Not just his fierceness, but Kilfei, Zazan, Kamral, and Chinook too. All of them. Why? I thought we were fellows in arms. Why am I the only one kept in the dark?
You possess great valor and sound insight capable of governing the domain. But more so than that, you possess a heart for your people. Muraga saw that as problematic. I imagine he feared you would one day pose a threat to his rule.
Mont, I will not allow such insults toward his fierceness, not even from you. If you're going to spout trifling speculation, then know there shall be consequences.
Very well. It seems I should not have concerned myself with you. Ketone.
Yes, Your Worship?
We are done here. While my expectations were minimal, what little interest I had in this world is now dead. Human nature again proves it is incapable of changing. Let us go get Volke.
Very well. Here, Your Worship's blade. I recovered it before coming here.
Huh? He destroyed the cell door with such ease.
I have opened the way out. What you do now is entirely up to you.
Hey, what's going on in here? Huh?
It would have been wishful thinking to expect no guards to be drawn to that noise.
Do not waste mercy on them. They are among the many who will be annihilated sooner or later.
Sound the bells! The Prince of Leonis is escaping! Call in reinforcements!
The darkness in your eyes as you wield your blade. Are you really Prince Mont?
I am not the Mont that you know. I suspect the Mont of this world is truly dead.
What?
We have no further business here, Your Worship. Let us teleport when you are ready.
What is it now?
We shall go nowhere.
Your Worship.
It's no use! We're no match against them! Flee, everyone!
Wait! Wait! Prince Mont!
You follow me still?
I must know about those eyes. What manner of hell did you witness for such darkness to take root? And your sword, it's merciless and cruel, yet more than that, it is steeled with incredible resolve. I have felled countless foes in my time, but I have never seen such a force guide a man's blade.
Hell, you say? I can no longer count how many I have seen. but that does not concern you. If you follow me, your standing will only worsen.
You mean I should flee on my own? That shall not be happening. As long as you head for his fierceness, that is.
Why? Muraga has already forsaken you.
I believe I already warned you not to speak ill of his fierceness. I still believe in him. His fierceness has always taken to the battlefield fully steeled to bear all fault and wrath upon himself. And while his claims to know naught but warfare as a way forward are somewhat deceptive, he truly believed that in the end, a day could come where we could lay down our arms.
People change, whether they mean to or not. And for better or worse.
His fierceness is merely intoxicated by his securing such a lofty victory. Nothing more. Sooner or later, he will surely regain his composure and devote all of his efforts to creating a nation of peace. And there are so many things left to do, like bringing our soldiers home, revitalizing the war-torn fields, birthing children and raising them, building a new tomorrow for our nation. His fierceness knows this as well.
A new tomorrow. I would say it is you who has the makings of a more capable ruler, Uldoa. If you are willing to rule the Fennes of this world rather than Muraga, then I have power you can wield to that end.
What is your worship saying?
Me? The ruler of Fennes?
Hey! Did you guys hear that?
That I did. Each and every word clear as day. Never could I have imagined that Lady Uldoa would utter such a thing!
Even if it's the great Lady Uldoa. We can't just let that slide now, can we?
So I was right. You really are in cahoots with Mont to pull something treasonous on King Muraga, aren't you, Uldoa?
Zazan. Kumral. Jinnok. How dare any of you accuse me of such a thing? Much less all of you. As if I would ever oppose his fierceness. Hell would freeze over before that. We have fought side by side for this long, yet you still do not know as much.
We'd like to believe you, of course, but...
If you're willing to protest this much, then why don't you just show us? Do something to prove your loyalty!
That something is simple. Just kill Mont for us. Nothing to it, right?
He brought a shinobi from Saiga to the castle, and that just proves he's up to no good. If you need more convincing, he's slain Fennes soldiers stationed within the royal palace. You know that cannot go unanswered.
And on a day we're supposed to be celebrating King Muraga's return, no less. You're not gonna tell me an upstanding general of Fennes such as yourself could turn a blind eye to such savagery, are you?
What's there to think about? If you can't put him to the sword like any other mutt, then that just proves our point.
I swore my absolute allegiance to his fierceness. To Fennes! Mont! As they said, you have spilled the blood of Fennes soldiers. And for that crime... Those eyes again. I cannot do it. I cannot kill you. Zazan, Kumral, Jinok, I will take the punishment for Prince Mont's crime. For that, all I ask for is one last private audience with His Fierceness. His Fierceness will surely understand if I have a chance to speak with him. I know that is the kind of man he is. So please.
What a joke. So this is what has become of the brave General Oldoa, the pride of Fennes.
It's so pitiful I can't bear to witness it. She actually thinks she's still King Muraga's most trusted retainer. You should have realized your claim to that title ended when he left you here while the rest of us marched on Rundal.
No, that cannot be true. His Fierceness had so much confidence in me that he left me to protect the kingdom.
Aren't you happy you get to die while you still believe that?
Either way, you wasted a truly golden opportunity. You chose treason. You've got no one else to blame but yourself.
Now that you've got the picture, just accept your fate.
Do you take joy in this?
Excuse me?
I am asking if you take pleasure in tormenting one who is merely trying to right the wrongs of her master, even at the cost of her own life. Answer me!
You have the gall to talk down to us? You're just the same. You were against the alliance with Fennes up until the very end, alienating yourself so much you became a target for assassination.
Assassination?
To just waltz back into the land of the living when you should be good and dead. This is obviously some kind of scheme.
So there is not enough intellect between the lot of you to answer my question. Then so be it. Ketone, take the heads of these shameless turncoats of Lycaros. I shall slay that one. The beast disguised in human flesh.
As you wish.
What the hell? Are you even human?
How can this little runt?
Please, just spare my life.
Hold your filthy tongues and die in silence like the maggots you are.
Wait! Please, just stop! Do not kill them! You have already won! You need not go further!
What shall we do, your worship?
For Oldoa's sake, I will allow them to live. She is right. These vermin are not worth killing.
Listen,
Oh, shut it. If you think this means you've paid your dues, you're sorely mistaken.
It's just the opposite. No matter what excuse you drivel out, there's no denying your treasonous actions. What a sad sight to behold.
but I suppose that is true. Then, if I am to die, I want it to be by his fierceness's own hand. If it means averting another useless war, then I offer my life in exchange.
Prince Mont, what do you intend to do here?
Wait! Both of you! It does not have to come to this!
Uldoa.
As you can see, I have lain down my sword. I am unarmed, without arms, and meaning no harm. I just want one more chance to speak with his fierceness. I will bear the responsibility for all of this madness, I swear! So please!
Very well. Out with it.
My gratitude is immeasurable. Then, I will ask once more. Please put an end to these plans to invade the lands beyond the sea. The people of Fennes have all grown weary from these long wars. We cannot justify creating another one. In the next 5 years, no, just 3, we should focus on restoring the vitality of our nation and let the people recover from such exhaustion. In that time, we can reassemble our army into one of defense, not aggression. Then we can go overseas and proclaim with dignity that the great Fennes, unifier of Ardra, has been founded. If we do, I am certain these foreign nations will be stunned by such power, capable of uniting an entire continent. There may even be nations who will dispatch emissaries, wishing to become your fierceness's subjects without being coerced by war. How marvelous it would be if our allies were to keep increasing in such a way. Before we know it, the whole world would be your fiercenesses. And since time is not an issue thanks to your fierceness's eternal youth, it can all happen at your leisure.
Uldoa, as I thought, she...
I see. Your stance is very clear to me now. Fulfilling the promise, providing rest for the weary, and a life of abundance is the duty of every king.
I knew you would say so, your fierceness. Indeed, I knew you would come to understand if only I had the chance to explain.
However, what you say is much too weak. Such naivety and gentleness only holds you back as a general.
What?
You have done not more than prove I was right to leave you out of the campaign. Fennes has no need for a weak-willed general. Why can't you grasp that for the people of Fennes to rest, someone must work in their stead? If we bring over slaves from the outside, our people need no longer suffer lives of toil.
No. Not that! Kilfe! Surely you understand what I'm saying, yes? Please, help him see reason!
Our military numbers are nothing to worry over. The annexed nations such as Rundal, Wizette, or Horn can fill our ranks for us. So you may set aside your worries. The average citizen of Fennes shall not see war. Our kingdom shall have the recovery it deserves.
How can you mean that? There is no Rundal or Wizette anymore. We are all the people of Fennes.
No,
They looked down on us in disdain, called us savages. They can never be one of us. Now that the tides have turned, why shouldn't they be at our beck and call?
Indeed, they must pay for their wrongs, and only once they have done so, may they begin living as citizens of Fennes. It is more than reasonable.
This is madness. All of it. It is wrong. Our people are one family. What has happened to the king who taught me so?
The only madness here comes from you. King Muraga saved both mine and Malleus's life. And as such, it is my duty as a tactician to serve him, as it should be yours too as a general.
Of course it is. You need not even say as much. But what kind of retainer would I be if I did not offer counsel when the way is becoming wayward? Your fierceness. Again, I beg you. Please reconsider.
You should be the one to do so, Uldoa. Bury these notions of yours, and swear your loyalty to me once more. And I will allow you to continue to serve me.
If only I could. Everything would be so easy. A small part of me even wants to. But the bigger part of me cannot. If you will not heed my words despite all I have said, then I can no longer fight as Fennes' general. Please, relieve me from my duties.
Very well. I thank you for your many years of dedicated service. You spoke of taking responsibility for this commotion, correct? Then I can at least see that you go painlessly, by my own hand.
Prince Mont? Why would you?
Why indeed? My body acted of its own accord. Why would I do such a thing? Knowing it is for naught, when I am resolved to see everything return to ashes.
Returned to ashes? What are you trying to say?
Just as before, I could have abandoned you as Ketone bade me. But I did not. I was not able to. I think I see myself in you, Uldoa. So hear me.
Yes?
To save your life, I will slay Muraga.
Slay me, you say? You come back from the dead, saying you're going to slay me? A messenger of God? Ridiculous.
If someone like you were truly chosen by the god of this world, then their divinity is woefully limited.
Insolent worm!
But if you truly are the hand of God you claim to be, then prove it by felling me. I shall do the same in return, and prove that I am worthy of obtaining the source of immense power and becoming a god!
My arm! You! The bracer! No!
It would seem that whatever blessings you thought the heavens gave you were an illusion.
No! I don't want to wither. I am the strongest for all time! I'll fight until the whole world is mine! No one can call me a savage any longer. I stand above all else!
Your fierceness.
Uldoa! Kill him quickly! All your crimes will be forgiven if you're due!
Please, just stop your fierceness. I cannot bear seeing you like this.
Then you, Gilfay! Kill him! Kill Mont! Save Fennes! Save me!
I have to protect Malleus. I cannot die here and leave him all alone. Giving my brother a happy life is everything to me. It is the only hope I have.
Gilfay! Damn you! Where is Zazan? Why haven't Comral and to not come to aid me?
Why can you not see that enough is enough? Muraga! Allow me to return to you. Words of parting you graced me with not moments ago. Your presence was always mountainous. You fought at the front for the people of Fennes. I held such admiration for you. Serving under you was everything to me. I do not want my disdain for you to grow further. So this will end by my hand. By my hand, I will slay you! I cannot do it! No matter how much I try.
Hate me if you must.
Your fierceness! King Muraga!
Forgive my impertinence, your worship. But surely our business is done here.
Indeed, it is.
Wait! Stop right there, Mont! Enemy of my king!
Uldoa, you!
This makes you my sworn foe. At least, that is how I should see you. I know not why, but I feel not even the slightest desire to harm you. I am a horrible excuse of a retainer. I am no longer of any value to this kingdom. Fennes is done for. And yet, I find myself unable to care. The hardiness is all but gone from my heart. I have but one last request. Send me to be with his fierceness.
As you wish. As of this moment, the warrior you were has died. May you live out that death in peace, brief as it may be.
What?
But if instead you seek a way to truly use your insight and ideals for a higher purpose, then join me. You and I are one and the same, Uldoa. Here, I would like you to touch this crystal. I think you may be capable of understanding.
Ah, it is the same. How could you stand to continue such a cruel, arduous journey? Now, I understand everything, truly. Your rage, sorrow, anguish, everything. And why you shall never betray that which I believe in.
Will you come with me, Uldoa?
I will. Please allow me to serve you during your great and distant journey. I swear to serve you with utmost devotion. Your worship, Mont.
What is this? Your worship. She's almost a completely different person.
And suitably so. From this moment, she shall be reborn. Uldoa, you are now my strategist, and a member of my new family.
Yes. Yes, your worship. I thank you. With all of my heart.
It has been a long time, and you have served me well.
And I have been honored to do so. For ever since that day when your worship took me in, I have been grateful to experience what could only be called a wonderful dream.
Uldoa.
Yes, your worship.
Our dreams mean nothing if they end as just that. I believe that the day you became one of us was ordained by fate. I believe in this plan you have formed. By making our dreams reality, we instill them with their true value.
Doors leading to the chamber of the core crystals, forgotten in time never ending, some of which we have already discovered. Please leave them to me. I will devote my entire being into seeing them opened for your worship. I swear it will be done.
You have done well thus far. I leave it in your capable hands.
Yes, your worship.
Welcome back. That's the face of someone who knows exactly what's up with Dario and Shadow Lynx.
Not to worry. She might not look it, but she's a tough one. She can handle it.
Eureka, I do not know what to say.
You've done nothing wrong, Lord Dario, so please, don't even think of apologizing. You did what you thought you should do. Or, more simply, you did what your heart told you to do, right?
Yes, precisely.
Lord Veles was right. Eureka understands what this meant to Lord Dario and Lady Shadowlings. That they did nothing wrong and just followed their hearts.
Right now, it's more than enough for me that everyone made it back. I can only imagine how hard it must have been.
Thank you, Eureka. We put you through quite a lot while we were gone, didn't we? At the very least, allow me to share some of my magic as a token of my appreciation.
Oh, what incredible magic, Koopa! The castle lit up in no time, Koopa! With this much, we can get the fires lit in the kitchen again and stabilize the wards of the reliquaries too, Koopa! What a relief, Koopa!
Lord Dario, are you sure you can afford to... well... Worry not. These powers must be tested, after all. Until now, it was utterly impossible for me to control the emission of my magic in such a specific way. It was just overflowing, with no rhyme or reason. I was constantly worried about hurting those around me. But now, it is different. Now, I can fight without worrying for those around me.
Duly noted. If that is how you feel, it would be more rude than caring for us to constantly fret over you.
Does this work for you too, Shadowlings?
Of course. Let me state this clearly. Such concern bears no meaning now. We want you to put our newly acquired power to good use. All of this is to fell the Ashen King. For the time being, with magic restored to the castle, we can use that observational device to search through worlds again, right?
Yes, that's right. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but I think we should keep moving forward. Can you help us with the device, Eureka? You can count on me. I made some improvements while you all were away. It's more accurate than ever. The Ashen King and his followers can try to hide all they want. It won't stop me from finding them in a jiffy.
He's gotten to this world, too. How many is that now?
This makes the 5th. In this short span of time, the Ashen King has brought 5 worlds to their end!
Each of those worlds have been relatively small. It's as if he is testing something.
When he sank Ardra, I thought he must be the type to get carried away. But then, strangely enough, he's the calculated type?
Either way, no matter how small the worlds may be, it does not change the fact that all of the people living there were slaughtered without mercy.
I cannot take this. The hopes and dreams of every breathing soul of all those worlds. All gone without a chance to be realized.
Well, Eureka? Any sign of him yet?
Just a moment. I'm following the trail of some traces of magic and... Oh! I've got something! I found them! The Ashen King and his followers are definitely in this world!
What? This is the world they're on?
Whatever is the matter, Cetia?
I've been there before, when the servants of the Void were spreading their corruption.
What? Are you absolutely certain?
I have to go!
Hey, Cetia! Hold on!
I have friends there! I have to save them!
We should follow her! Quickly!
I know you said you have friends here, Cetia, but do you have any idea where they might be?
There are only 2 settlements in this world. One is a temple-ish kind of place at the top of a mountain, and the other is in a forest in the foothills.
Sounds like a, compact little world.
We're closer to the forest than the top of the mountain, so let's start there!
Look, Lord Dario. Vision soldiers. It would seem we are in the right place.
Wait, Lynx. I see others as well.
Humans and monsters? Why would they be fleeing from the visions together?
It looks like they have spotted us!
Look sharp! They're coming this way!
I would normally suggest that we can ignore these creatures in favor of helping those people, but something tells me this is not a normal situation. Be on your guard, everyone.
Cetia! You came back, Jeume! Did that monster just talk? And in a weirdly cute voice to boot?
And Cetia would be...
Me! Omachee, is that you?
Oh, I knew it was you, Cetia! You gotta help us, Jeume!
When Cetia said she had friends here, could she have meant...
These monsters? Lord Dario?
With me, Lynx. Let us aid them.
Are you being serious, Your Highness?
Just hold on, Omachee! We've got you!
With countless worlds in existence, it should not be so peculiar that monsters who speak in human tongues would be in at least one of them. Prejudices only serve to make one's own world smaller. That is one of the many things I have learned from reading.
My Jeume!
My name is Dario, but for the time being, you should be more concerned with protecting yourself. Now, move quickly! Get behind us!
Okay. Lord Dario.
Thank you, Dario.
No thanks needed. More importantly, we still have more foes to deal with.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over. I won't let them get another step further.
Uh-oh! Lord Dario is pulled too far ahead of us!
I have him! Cover us!
We have them on their heels! Let's press the advantage!
Got it! Here we go!
Omachee! I'm so glad you're okay.
No, Cetia! I was so scared, Jeume!
Milady, 'tis a good thing you did. You came back for us.
Iijima, you fought well to hold out so long.
If Miss Cetia is here, then we're saved. Oh, thank goodness.
Sada! Don't worry, you're in good hands. My dependable comrades are also here.
Miss Cetia? I hate to interrupt your heartwarming reunion, but I think it's about time we got a proper explanation.
Ah, right! Sorry. I helped them out the last time I was in this world, and we became friends. The Ochu is Omachee, the wolf is Iijima, and the elemental is Sada. Don't worry, they're all sweethearts.
Greetings. Allow me to state my name.
Whoa! State away, my good sir.
Thank you. The name's Iijima, a humble monster. Wolf clan, as you can see. You did right by us in our time of need. Haven't the words to express my gratitude.
Oh, well met. You speak courteously by the code. I am honored.
Lady Ref?
The name's Ref, warrior of the Dark Crystal, by trade and birth in the Chamber of Crystals. I humbly bid you speak unreservedly about the matter at hand.
A true member of Cetia's fold. Well-spoken, strong, and true.
They're the good ones, don't worry. All right, everyone. We can trust these guys. Really? Well, if you say so, Raffi, then my mind is at ease. You know, I think Raffi was considering something like this before she settled on her scary things in the abyss.
I have so many things I want to say, but I don't even know where to start.
I never would have imagined a world such as this, where monsters and humans coexist.
I was shocked when I first came here as well. I mistakenly thought that the monsters were attacking humans.
I was so scared when one of your flaming arrows whooshed by me, Cetia. Choo!
Yeah, that was my bad. Anyway, in the short time I've been away, you've grown so much, Omachee! You were just a tiny little seedling then.
It's my growing season, too. Soon enough, I'll be even bigger. A beautiful grown-up lady, too.
Why don't we save this chat for later? We need to treat everyone's wounds.
I'll check on the humans we saved. Omachee, see that Lord Dario is taken care of.
I'll go with you. After fleeing here, those people could surely use something to eat and drink.
Okay, Lord Dario. I need to check your wounds. So, could you lift that shirt for me, too?
These wounds are mere scratches. There are others who could use your help.
That won't do, Chew. You got injured coming to my rescue, after all. My conscience won't rest until I show proper thanks, Chew.
But...
I just want to help you, Jeume. My leaves are medicinal herbs that work wonders on wounds.
When such a kind, precious girl says she wants to help you, you should accept the favor without kicking up a fuss.
if you say so. Okay.
Let me just take one of my leaves, and... there. Stick it on a wound like this, it'll heal in no time, Jeume. Wait, what's this, Jeume? Your body, Lord Dario. It's like there are sparkling stones all over it. I've never seen a human look like this, Jeume.
Renan! His body, it's crystallizing.
Enough. This fate was always inescapable, and Lord Dario knows as much.
Does this mean the same thing is happening to you too, Lady Shadowlings?
I believe I already told you that such concern bears no meaning anymore. That said, it is true that Lord Dario and I have little time left. If you must be concerned about something, then let it be that.
So, after this quick breather, we need to assess the situation and get down to business, huh?
So, nearly all of the humans of this world have already fallen to the Ashen King?
Yes, though it pains me to say it. The humans spent their days at the Temple of Radiance atop the mountain.
We didn't notice the threat from down here until much too late. If we had noticed sooner, then perhaps...
Oh, none of this is your fault. Don't be so hard on yourselves.
What was this Temple of Radiance you mentioned?
Cetia should be familiar with it, shouldn't she? She saved this world once before, after all.
There are probably 1,000 people in this world, at most. Far less than the number of monsters. They lived self-sufficient lives and held the belief that they were tasked with protecting the temple, the object of worship. Other than that, there's not much I can tell you about the Temple of Radiance. I didn't have much of a chance to look into it properly the last time I was here.
So, relations between the humans and monsters were always amicable?
But of course, they are the very reason we speak the human tongue. We are told that it was humans long ago who taught us how to do so.
As an elemental, I don't need to eat, but humans eat things like meats and fruits, right? In exchange for delivering those types of goods, they would give me high-quality ore that they mined from the mountain.
They taught me how to make my absolute favorite fertilizer too, Jeume.
They deserve better than what just happened to them. The younger, hot-blooded of our kind are calling for revenge. Keeping them in line has been no easy feat. We don't need hot heads right now.
I was hoping that at least we could shelter the humans that fled down from the mountain in our village. And then, those scary guys found us. So that's why you were fleeing when we found you. I'm glad we were able to save you. I was so happy to run into you, Cetia.
Huh? Really? Kind of feels like you've done nothing but stare at Dario since we got here, though.
No, that's not true at all, Jeume. You're just imagining things, Jeume. You're a meanie, Rav, Jeume.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're so cute.
Let us get back to the topic at hand. After the Ashen King's army eliminated the humans from the Temple of Radiance, they have basically stopped any movement and continue to occupy the area, correct?
That seems to be the case. They have the place locked down.
That's not fishy at all. It doesn't seem like there's another crystal hidden away there, though.
Regardless, they are killing innocent people in the name of their selfish ambitions. We cannot let this go unanswered!
This world was one that never knew the tragedies of war. Truly a peaceful place. But now...
Exactly! He says himself that he intends to make a world of peace, all the while taking peace from others!
You feel such anger for us? You truly are on our side.
Daddy, will you save us? Like you did before, Jeume?
Did you expect anything else? We're friends, aren't we? So rest easy now. We've got this.
Daddy! Oh, thank you, Jeume.
As shameful as it is, there aren't many monsters among us who can hold their own in a fight. So all we could do was sit back and grit our teeth. We didn't have the strength to fight back in the name of our human friends.
But we can help now. We'll show you the way to the Temple of Radiance. So please, use your power to save this world.
Very well. On our honor as warriors of the crystals, we shall see this world safe.
Time is scarce. Let us head out at once!
Looks like we've got vision soldiers.
Perhaps they are performing a sweep of the land to finish off any humans that slipped away. We have the means to avoid them, but I would hear everyone's thoughts.
The more we thin their numbers, the more likely it is that survivors will reach the village, even if only by a little.
He's right. We need time to replenish our magic as well. I say we deal with them quickly, and make camp here for the night.
It is getting rather chilly now that the sun has gone down. Perhaps I should add some wood to the fire.
Lord Dario!
What is it, Omachee? Oh, forgive me. The flames are too much for you, I take it. We certainly would not want you to catch fire.
It's okay, Jeume. You're really kind, Lord Dario. Oh, yeah! You fought well today! If you want, you can drink the nectar from my flowers, Jeume. All your fatigue will just melt away, Jeume. Here you are, Jeume.
Thank you. I feel I should argue that you are the one with the kinder heart. Your leaves are medicinal, and your nectar alleviates fatigue. You are nothing like any monster I've ever seen before.
Cetia said the same thing back then, Jeume. Honestly, I find it harder to believe that there are monsters who would attack humans, Jeume.
Is that so? The world around us truly is full of surprises. There are so many things unknown to me. Were it possible, I would have liked to have seen even more worlds.
Lord Dario?
Oh, pay me no heed. I should focus on the world in front of me that needs help. Speaking of which, where is everyone else?
They're talking over there, Jeume. I don't really get it when they talk about complicated things, so...
Then, would you like to keep watch with me here until they return?
Alright, Jeume. Oh, and don't worry, I won't catch fire if it's only for a bit, Jeume.
The crux of this matter is information. Now, whether we choose to eliminate the Ashen King's troops in the temple, we need more of it.
Have any of you actually been there before?
They call it a temple, but in reality, it's just a normal village. The humans there live in what you would call houses.
Except that the entire area is surrounded by a stone wall. From what I've heard, the actual place of importance is deep underground.
A stone wall. So it is something of a stronghold.
From what little I saw of it before, that was the impression I got. If they decide to bolster their defenses by stationing troops, they can probably dig in as much as they want.
Which will be most problematic for us. The Ashen King's visions will no doubt be stationed at strategic points.
If we at least knew the enemy's positioning, we could begin the battle on our own terms.
Then why don't we perform some reconnaissance?
I would be happy to take care of that.
Then let us depend on Shadowlynx's skill set and...
Wait. Would you allow us the honor of handling that task?
It's dangerous work, you know. I would be so worried about you all.
But I don't think you need to be. Those soldiers won't attack monsters like us.
You mean they only attack humans? But weren't they coming after you when we got here earlier?
They were with the people they saved then. Is that the only reason they gave chase?
Seems so. For whatever reason, we aren't an object of concern to them.
The Ashen King's wrath and hatred is reserved only for humans. It makes sense the same holds true for his visions.
Then I guess we have no reason not to use this to our advantage. Could we take you up on your offer, then?
Say no more. You are going through great pains to help us. Honor demands we play our part.
Omachee is a little too big for stealth. But if it's just Jeume and I, we can move about without drawing too much attention.
It's settled. Let us waste no more time. Come, Sada.
We'll be back before dawn. Until then, please, take it easy here and get some rest.
Be as careful as you can. Come back if you feel even the tiniest hint of danger.
You honor us with your kindness. We shall return.
Well, if they've got reconnaissance under control, then I'll gladly take a rest by the fire. Huh?
What is it, Raph? Why'd you just stop in your tracks?
Aren't you hungry? You must be, right? We've got this awesome bonfire, so let's go get some meat to roast on it.
Huh? Right now? Why the sudden change in plans?
Doesn't matter. With your bow, we can get tons of game in no time flat. Come on, the meat calls our name!
Okay! No need to push!
Where are you off to at a time like this?
Raph says she's hungry, so apparently we're going hunting now. It's like she always has a whim ready to act on.
You should come with us too, Astrius! This world is as curious as they come. I bet there are all kinds of flowers you've never seen before.
Hunting in a foreign world. I suppose this counts as field work. Okay, you have my attention. Let's go.
No one has come back yet, Chew. Their talks sure are taking a long time.
I'm sure they're racking their brains to discern a plan that might save this world.
Is it okay if you don't join them, Lord Dario?
It should be no issue. Lynx is especially capable. I am sure she will bring me up to speed with nary a detail left unrelayed.
You and Cetia and everyone else have done nothing but help us since you got here, Chew. But I should be protecting my own world myself, shouldn't I, Chew?
Who is to say? I do not necessarily think that is the case. If you ask me, the fact that you never had to learn to fight is something you should be proud of.
Why would you think that, Chew? Us monsters are nothing but a burden on you guys, aren't we, Chew?
I do not think you are a burden. I promise. You all are unable to fight because you have never had the need to do so before. In life, there are conflicts of opinion or mutual incompatibilities that arise. But for such a long time, none of you here sought to resolve such issues through violence. That is truly a wonderful thing. You have even proved it is possible for humans and monsters to coexist in a way that goes beyond the barriers of species.
Isn't it natural that everyone would rather get along, Chew? I hate fighting, Chew.
You are right. I think the same, with all of my heart. But alas, the world I came from has a great many people who do not. Had I only been born here, perhaps I could have lived out my entire life in peace.
Then why don't you just do that, Chew?
What?
Maybe not right this second, but once things are back to normal, you could move here, Chew. If you did, you would at least have the warmest of welcomes from me, Chew.
A warm welcome. That sounds lovely. Thank you, Omachee.
Then I'll be waiting, Chew.
Then we had best return peace to this world if that is to happen. I feel ready to do it, far more than ever before. I truly wish from the depths of my heart to see your idyllic life here yours to live once again. So please, rather than considering yourselves as a burden, pray for our victory instead.
Lord Dario!
They were positioned something like this. I can only hope this will be of some help.
No need to be modest. You have done well to gather such detailed information in such a short time. It will surely prove invaluable.
Knowing that makes our effort all the more worthwhile. But the credit is not mine to take. It was Sada who thought of what to look at and how to share it with you.
Your form allows you to move inconspicuously, and you know what to look for. You have the makings of a good scout. Sharp of wit, too, no doubt.
I wouldn't say that. It's nice to get praised.
You two ditched me to go do that kind of cool stuff, Chew? No fair, Chew.
Your job of looking after Lord Dario and the others was equally important, mind you.
So, what do we do now? You're up, Rulgia. Should we pick a point to break through?
Indeed, for the numbers are not in our favor. It would be preferable to avoid scattering what fighting power we have. Wait, just to be clear, I am not saying I wish to make sure there is someone in between the enemy and me at all times. Or that I would like to pick off our foes from a safe distance behind everyone's backs, for that matter. Yes. I mean, no.
Oh, we know exactly what you meant.
While I do respect your concern, Rulgia, breaking through a single point might prove difficult. Now, from what we can see, their formation is impenetrable. The soldiers' placement and the space between each is superb. This has to be the work of the Ashen strategist.
Even if we concentrate our attacks to one point, reinforcements will just come rushing in from elsewhere and fill whatever opening we manage to create.
In that case, I don't see any other option but to attack from multiple locations at once, so they have a hard time backing each other.
Just so. We shall attack from 3 different points, break through their defenses, and converge behind the wall.
But surely they've already considered our options and put countermeasures in place.
Leaving us only with choices of their making. To attack will be like willfully walking right into a trap. I'm a bit surprised although I had the brains to concoct such a scheme.
I suspect that unlike the Ashen King and Ketone, she is from an Ardra that branched off of the same one as ours. She must have always had the resourcefulness of a strategist, but it was the Ashen King who brought it out of her.
Regardless, the extent of Lord Dario and Lady Shadowlynx's powers is surely an indiscernible part of the equation for even the mind of the Ashen strategist. As I see it, that will play in our favor. Lucio, Jeume, Astrius.
Yes!
You 3 will be accompanied by Lord Dario and Lady Shadowlynx as our main force. I would like to charge you with the capture of the south side, where their defense is at its thickest.
Good. Just as I had hoped.
So, my power is just as indiscernible as Dario and Shadowlynx's. No pressure at all.
Raf, Perrine, and Rulgia will attack their defenses on the west side, while Velis, Cetia, and I take the east. Any objections?
You can count on us! I'll make sure to keep Raffi and Rulgia safe.
Things should turn out far less precariously life-endangering this time, now that Mistress Perrine is back at her best.
Excuse me, Rulgia. Did you even try to hide your blatant relief just now?
With this formation, we can just bomb away from a distance. I have a good feeling that this will be our easiest battle yet.
Not sure it will be the easiest. We need you out there, Velis, so you'd better give it your all.
I'll lift my weight. Don't worry.
What should we do, Chew? We'll help out, Chew.
Hey now, Omachee.
Guiding us here was more than enough. Leave what comes next to us.
We cleared the path of the Ashen King's soldiers on the way here. You should return to your village while you can.
Well then, let us move out.
Take care, everyone. See you on the other side.
They're gone, Chew.
Don't worry. We know how strong Miss Cetia and the others are. They'll be okay.
Let us trust them to see this through. All right, Omachee?
Are we really okay with that? Leaving everything to Cetia and Lord Dario? While we sit back and do nothing, I mean.
You say that, but what can we do that would actually be more of a help than a hindrance?
Lord Dario said something that stuck with me, Chew. He said that it's wonderful we've made it this long without fighting anybody. But it doesn't really make me feel better, to be honest, Jeume.
Omachee.
You two feel the same way, don't you, Jeume? This is our world. Having to rely on people from another world to save it feels wrong, Jeume. I want to help Lord Dario, Jeume!
Then we should get going.
What?
She's right. This is our world. Leaving it up to others to save it is not the way.
I guess you're right. It's fortunate that those visions don't go out of their way to attack us monsters. We can use that, and find a way to help.
Well said. A true member of the fold.
That is settled, Jeume. We'll save our world with our own hands. Or vines. Or paws. You know what I mean, Jeume.
Now is our chance to break through!
Not if I can help it.
Ketone!
You did a great many things for us once upon a time. I truly am thankful to you for teaching me how to use my own body as a weapon.
That's the only thing you learned from her? Because I'm sure she taught you things that are a heck of a lot more important than that!
Technique without mindfulness is nothing but a weapon.
So, you're doing all this, even having learned that? My arm aches. The beast howls, hungry to devour that twisted soul of yours.
Your childish games do not interest me. Make your move, if you intend to face me.
All right, don't stop until we're through.
Of course they wouldn't let us get by that easily.
Lady Strategist said you would split into 3 groups before pressing an attack. Looks like she was right.
And we calculated that you would show up here as well.
Maybe this is just what you want, but that doesn't matter. We're advancing, and that's that.
Then we're of a similar mind. I will fulfill the role given to me by his worship. Nothing more. Now come!
Ashen Strategist!
You are earlier than I anticipated. What wonderful fighters you are.
We're not here to talk! Where is the Ashen King?
I am wounded to hear such coming from one we hold with high regard. Lucio, warrior of the Light Crystal. We must be utmost wary of this one, who by some incredulous whim of fate landed a blow on his worship. And that is precisely why he shall be of use.
Here she comes! Be on your guard!
Well, I see that no matter what I say, words will not reach you. You leave me no choice as his worship's retainer but to fight in his honor.
Then we will defeat you here and fight our way to the Ashen King!
As I expected, he is as straight as a spear. Almost too honest of character. Even the place he stands amongst his companions screams it. Most satisfactory. The ambush will take them by complete surprise. My victory is sealed. Whatever is the problem? Have you lost your nerve?
Enough talking!
Yes. Keep going. Just one more step.
Lord Dario, Lord Lucio! Watch out, Jeume! Enemies are approaching from behind, Jeume!
She has her underlings lying in wait. Be careful!
An ambush!
Lord Dario, I'm on my way! Jeume!
With me, Sara. Just like we planned.
I can do this. I know I can!
Attacking from the rear? How cravenly!
Too bad it didn't work.
Lord Dario, be wary. There may still be more in the shadows.
Well played. But you must know that I am nothing but thoroughly prepared. For you see, you have already walked nice and deeply into my circle of binding. Activate!
What is this?
I can't move.
What have you done to them?
Stay back! It's some sort of magic. If you enter that circle, you'll end up just like them.
You intend to make a mockery out of your immobilized opponents? No shame, you dishonorable scallywag!
Omachee! Jeume! Sara! Run! Quickly!
Lord Dario! Lord Dario! I'm stuck!
This is what you get. Call me gutless all you wish. These hands have been dirtied far too much to ever clean.
I'd tell you this isn't personal, but I guess we're beyond that point. At the very least, we can grant you death without suffering.
Don't underestimate us! I will bite out your throats if that's what it takes!
How can I save Lord Dario, Jeume? Tell me what to do, Sara! Jeume!
If we could just push everyone out of the circle. But how? If we enter it, we won't be able to move either!
We just need to push them out, Jeume. Then if I do like I did before, it should work, Jeume!
What are you doing? Run! Run, I said! Forget about me! The Omachee!
I won't run, Jeume! I'm going to help you, Lord Dario!
She actually did it. They are bound no more.
Don't celebrate just yet. Omachee, she's...
That monster! You bulbous blob of a beast! How dare you be so big! All of the magic stored within the circle is being used on that one creature! Eliminate that oversized oaf immediately!
Omachee!
The circle! Vanished?
I didn't make it in time!
Now is our chance to strike the Ashen Strategist. Ready, Lucio?
Ready!
It seems there must have been the mildest of miscalculations.
Out of my way! Omachee! Stay with me!
Oh, Lord Dario. How good it is to see you, Jeume. Did I help you?
Yes. Yes, of course you did. Thanks to you, myself and the others are freed.
I did my best, Jeume. So as a reward, show me something dreamy, Lord Dario. Stop the bad guys.
I will. So no need to speak further. Just wait here. I will return as soon as I can. Ijima, Sada, take care of her.
It shall be done.
Omachee! Don't die on us! Omachee! Omachee!
I will not let Omachee's efforts be for naught. Odoa! Prepare to die!
Whoopsie daisy. This can't be good. Volke! Ketone! My calculations have gone awry. We must revise our tactics. Forget about the rabble! Drop everything and join his worship with the postiest of hastes! I assure you, I will open the way!
Understood.
What the...
Now then, it appears the straits are so dire I must put everything on the line.
Odoa!
As expected, you are a strong bunch. And more than I can handle on my own. Though it pains me, I am afraid that I must rely on his worship's power for this one.
So he is just beyond here! Wait!
Why are you just standing there? After them! If the Ashen King's followers join him, we're going to have a much greater fight on our hands!
My apologies. Please, go on ahead. I cannot leave Omachee like this.
As you wish. I am sorry I must say this, but You need to rejoin us sooner rather than later.
Yes, I will.
Omachee! Omachee! Open your eyes! You can't die! You can't!
Enough, Sada. She gave it her all. Let her be at peace.
What are you saying? No, I can't let her go! She's our beloved sister!
I am so sorry. This is our fault. If we...
Do not say it was your fault. She will never rest easy if you blame yourself. I am proud of her. In her entire life, Omachee never had a disagreement with anyone. She was a kind, gentle soul. And she put her life on the line to save everyone. And that means that she saved this world. Didn't she? Didn't she?
Lord Dario, I'm sorry, but there is naught we can do now.
Omachee. We have to go. To honor what Omachee has done for us.
Go, and fight well, my friends.
We'll take care of her, no matter what.
My apology. No. My thanks. I will see this through to the end, for all of you. Omachee's deeds will not be in vain. I swear it. Come, Lynx.
Yes, Your Highness.
Where are we?
The deepest section of the Temple of Radiance, by the looks of it.
Lady Jeume! Astrius! Look there!
An enormous stone door. I have a hard time imagining a human could open this.
Focus on finding the Ashen Strategist for now. From what I can tell, there are no other entrances or exits other than the one we just came through. She has to be here somewhere.
You need not strain your eyes. I am right here. I shall not run. I shall not hide.
Accepted your fate now that you have realized you have nowhere to run, I take it?
I wonder. If I may say but one thing, it is that I am horrendous at knowing when to give up.
What could you possibly do at this point?
If I may say a bit more, when it comes to traps, one should always be aware that for every trap you encounter, 2 or 3 more will be waiting behind it.
What? Another magic circle?
Lucio!
The first trap is a necessary sacrifice for a bigger gain. Thankfully, you lot are the type of lackwits who lower their guard the moment they make it through the first in mostly one piece. Warrior of the Light Crystal, you are a problem. That power you displayed in his worship's presence, I shall be taking it before you begin to pose a true threat.
Calydra's crystal!
She intends to steal Lucio's power?
Indeed, Dario snatched the crystal we needed, but this shall more than make up for it. Consider it a privilege. Your magic shall unlock the door to the chamber we seek.
You were after my magic from the start?
Lucio!
Stay back, Lady Jeume! Or the same will befall you!
The door to the chamber? This rumbling couldn't be... that door?
So you have noticed. Yes, it is a way to the chamber, established in an extremely limited number of worlds. An emergency passageway, I suppose you could call it. Almost all have been weathered by the passage of time infinite, collapsing after having served their purpose. But this one has survived thanks to the people here who maintained it with laborious love. It would seem that they have forgotten why it is called the Temple of Radiance, mind you.
No! She's opened a path to the chamber!
Well done, Odoa. You have fulfilled your promise in spectacular fashion.
Ashen King!
You're finally... I have been expecting your worship's arrival. We had to indulge in a degree of detours, but the chamber of the core crystals now lies just ahead. Please proceed, your worship. I shall see to the rest.
Very well. It seems my magic only increases as I approach the chamber. I shall leave these with you. Use them as you wish.
Oh, what do we have here? I thank your worship greatly for such consideration.
I will be awaiting you in the chamber. Join me as soon as you have finished here.
Yes, your worship. But please hurry. The door will not remain open for long.
Do not forget the orders I gave on this matter.
Now then, you have served your purpose. It is time for you to be removed from the stage.
Get up, Lucio! I know you can do it! Stand!
I'm trying! I won't go down like this!
You are on your feet despite all of the magic I pulled from you. As I said, you are indeed a danger. You need to be dealt with here and now.
Not while we're here!
Lady Jeume! Astrius! Ashen strategist! Ardra! You stole my magic to open a path to the chamber of the core crystals? And to do that, you You slaughtered the inhabitants of this world, who had nothing to do with this, and knew nothing of war and conflict, including a friend of mine! You'll pay for all of it! All of it! I'll do it!
This magic!
Get out of my way!
Lucio, no! If you fight while emboldened by your hatred, it will end up as it did before. You needn't rely on it, for you are strong. Incredibly strong.
Lady Jeume.
Show me the true strength that only you can muster.
Strength that only I can muster?
Be more willful and follow your own heart. Do that which even a prodigy like me could never dream of.
Lady Jeume! Astrius, take care of her!
Got it! But what about you?
I'm going to try what Lady Jeume told me! When I was just a novice, an unexperienced apprentice, Lady Jeume taught me something important!
It's not a matter of can or cannot. If you don't, we lose here. Our duty is to protect the crystals. The first step to fulfilling that duty is felling this beast. So show me. Show me you can pass through the threshold into warriorhood.
It's not about can or can't. I will do it! I will pass that threshold! But for what do I fight? No, that's not the question. What is it that I want? Do I fight because it is my duty as a warrior of the crystals? That is part of it, but...
Vardia. I see now. All I wanted was to live free with my comrades in arms. Even now, after all I have done, a part of me still wanted to protect this world.
All that stuff I do, it's all pretend! It's just an act! Sure, I go around grumbling about how everything's annoying or too much trouble or stupid. But then I fight to protect the world, and people call me amazing because of it. And that is the greatest, most awesome feeling ever!
That's right. It's no different for me. None of us fight just because it is our duty. Nor is it just because we feel we have to. To live freely. To protect worlds. To be praised by others. Those reasons are enough. I'm ready now. To walk my own path. Just as those strongest around me do. I want to bring worlds together! To protect life itself! That is my hope, my desire! That is why I fight!
Are you watching this, other me? Do you see the man our successor has become?
He has taken in that form yet again? No. Anything but that! I cannot allow him to reach his worship in this state!
You're next, Ashen Strategist. I will defeat you, here and now!
Surely you jest. Do not underestimate the prowess of the great Uldoa Reborn! Your worship, bestow upon your humble servant the power to protect you! Your worship.
This battle is over. There is no need to fight further.
Have you forgotten already? You imbecile! For every trap, 2 or 3 more are always waiting behind it. I am quite certain. I said as much. You have already fallen for the last card in my hand.
You two! What are you doing here?
Remember us? That was for what you did to Omachee!
And this is for us. And everyone else you've killed!
Stop. Do not use your powers for such a deed.
Lynx? Why not?
Do so, and you will only bespoil that which you and Omachee have held dear. Please understand. You too, Iijima.
Very well.
What buffoonery! That really hurt, you know. But now, it is my turn!
No, your turn shall never come again.
Your worship, please forgive me. Your strategist has failed you. A finalist of ours. But I have fulfilled my duty. Now, even without my lowly presence, I know you will surely create your world of true peace.
Sorry we're late.
You guys look like you've had the magic squeezed right out of you, too.
Who could have guessed their angle was to use Lucio's and the rest of our magic as a key to open a door to our inner chamber?
We do not have a single moment to spare. We must make for the Ashen King at once and...
No, You needn't push yourselves. Let me take care of it.
Even in your new form once more, Master Lucio, doing so on your own would be...
I'm going with you, Lucio. But worry not. I can still fight. We want to see this all the way through. We're going with you.
Likewise, until my fleeting life comes to a close, I will persevere, one step at a time if necessary.
And I'm going with you whether you like it or not. I must settle things with Ketone once and for all.
Very well. With me, everyone.
I will join you as soon as I can.
I know. I will be waiting, Lady Jeume.
Lord Dario!
Omachee, you fool! You shouldn't be up and about like this!
He's right. We told you to take it easy.
I didn't get the chance to thank you, Jeume, for what you did for me, Lord Dario.
Omachee, I am privileged to have met you. Ijima and Sada, too. Meeting you has taught me that our worlds brim with endless possibilities. I will ensure those possibilities are protected. Stay well, my friends.
Lord Dario, you and Cetia will come back and visit sometime. Won't you, Jeume?
Yeah, we will. Someday.
Ashen strategist Uldoa, you chose to put your life on the line for the Ashen King. I don't understand how or why you came to serve the Ashen King, to serve Prince Mont, but still, I hope you rest in peace. Is that...
It couldn't be Callidra's, could it?
It is! It is! Welcome back, Callidra. The long time you were away must have been so hard on you. You were always too kind, for your own good.
I have a favor to ask of you, Raph, Jeume. I want you to pick one of my flowers and place it on this person. Like what the humans do when they want to bid farewell to those who have passed, Jeume.
What are you saying, Omachee? You know what she did to you.
I know, Jeume. But for some reason, I want to at least do that for her, Jeume. She's so pretty, Jeume. I don't think she was a bad person deep down, Jeume. So
Sure. If that's what you want, then we should do it. I'm sure that she'll feel your kindness.
Your worship! It cannot be.
Lady Strategist. Uldoa is...
You fool! You damn fool! What kind of strategist does not stay at her master's side? Leaving me behind like this. It is the height of disloyalty, Uldoa. But we shall not squander what your sacrifice has brought us.
Lord Mont, Uldoa carried out her duty. What she did for you.
Ketone. Okay.
After Lilith, I swore never to let another member of my family die for my sake. I swore it! And yet, little door, I am the unworthiest of kings. Forgive me.
You need not ask for such a thing. Please, stand tall, Lord Mont. No. Your worship. The Ashen King. What are you doing, Volkay?
Please go on ahead, your worship. That warrior, Lucio, is bound to come after us. Allow me to avenge Our Lady Strategist. I am the Ashen Shimmerlance, your worship's loyal spear. I shall run through any and all who defy you. This I swear!